Hi guys, I'm here from my prison cell, hotel room, and I'm here to record our upper body workout, which requires no equipment. You don't even need a mat, but you need a mat-sized space to do this. So I think we should just get started. So because we're not using any equipment with this, in these exercises, we need to be really thinking about connecting to the muscles that we're working and we're using and really squeezing into them. So, you know, we can create extra connection through just mentally connecting to these muscles and really squeezing in the right places at the right time. So we've got 4 exercises to go through. I will talk you through each one, we'll do it together, and then as per usual, we will do another 2 rounds. So 3 rounds altogether, and we're going to be doing these 4 exercises one after the other with very, very minimal rest. Okay, I'm going to give also options to make this slightly easier if you're feeling tired or the movements are being compromised because of the poor form, because it's just too strong. We'll just take it down a notch, and you know, as time goes on and you do this more often, you get stronger. Obviously you can do the slightly more advanced, harder version. Okay, so the first exercise we're doing is going to be plank and tap. So let's get into a high plank position. I'll just make sure I am contained. And we will have the toes, it makes it harder with the toes together. So we're going to go with the toes together, but obviously if you want to make this slightly easier, wider. So high plank position, tucking toes and lifting the knees. Really dome out the stomach here and push the hands into the floor, grip the fingers and spin your elbows to the back of the room so those scapular muscles are on. Taking a deep breath, and we're going to start by tapping one shoulder to the other. 3, we've got 30, 4, 5, hands underneath shoulders, 6, 7, 8, and really keep that core on 9. We don't want any dipping here, keep lifting. 12, 13, 14, 16. We don't want to go too fast. 18, 19, 20, last 10, 9. Really push the floor away. 8, 7, 6, quads on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, knees down, taking a breath. So obviously multiple muscles being used for that workout, but because this is an upper body focused one, I want us to be really thinking about driving the floor away and really engaging all the muscles in the arms and onto the back. Whew, I'm not using aircon here, so it gets really hot and it's very humid here, so it's hard to catch your breath, so apologies, I'm a bit puffy. I've also got no microphone for this video, so I hope you can hear me okay. So second exercise, which I know we're all familiar with, are negative press-ups. So I'm going to be going for negative tricep press-ups, but whilst I'm going along with these, I will give you options of where you can go. But with the press-up position, it really is like, you know, when you're training your back, you can use a wide grip, you can use a closer grip, you can have like your palms turned in, palms turned out. So there's many different ways you can do press-ups. There's not really a right or wrong. So it depends on what you're working and where you want to hit mainly. So tricep press-ups, obviously hitting the triceps more, the wider your arms are, the more you hit into the pecs and the different parts of the pecs. So we're going for 10 to 15 repetitions. I'm going to be doing 15. If 10's enough for you, then stay there, but you know, let's do the 15. You may as well while we're doing it. What's an extra 5? Sod it. And we can take our knees down for this if it does get a bit too tiring, or again you feel your core form is being compromised. So the knees, the negative tricep press-ups that you would do, or press-ups on your knees, would be like so, about shoulder width apart for these, and you're going to keep your hips in the air, keep driving the floor away as you lower yourself down all the way, and then you can either push yourself up or come flat to the floor and then come up. All right, so I'm going to be going for full plank press-ups. That is your other option. Let's go. Deep breath in. And it's on the exhale, we're going to go down. So as I'm going down, I'm still going to continue pushing and resisting against that gravity, because that really slows me down. 1, 2. So for these negative tricep press ups, my elbows are coming into the body. We can go out wider if we want to hit the chest. So 3. You can take the hands wider. I'm going to turn mine out slightly. Obviously you don't have to do this, I'm just showing you options. 5 for what you can be doing. 6, 7. And as long as you're under tension, it doesn't matter if it's a bit quicker, you know, I'm still resisting. 8. There's a difference between resisting and just flopping down. Yeah, deep breath in. 9. If you want to make this harder, chin up, eyes forward. 5 more. 4 more. Last 3. Do you want to really squeeze into your core here as well? Obviously. 2 more. Should not be having to remind you guys to utilize and use those core muscles. Literally say it all the time, so they should be on. Last one. Little hover there at the bottom for good measure. Whew. Okay, that's our 15 negative tricep press ups. So next we're going to go for some dolphin kisses. I'll show you what they are, but it's basically a forearm plank and we're just going to rock ourselves forward. So this exercise is predominantly focused on the shoulders and the scaps and the lats. Bit of chest also, all of the upper body really, and again, that core. So let's get going. We're going to go for, say 10 to 15. I'm going to see how I'm going and see what feels right, because this is quite a strong set that we're doing. All right, so let's do our normal measure, what we do to get into headstand. So measuring the distance between your shoulders by clasping around the elbows and then interlacing the fingers, or you can have them flat. In fact, let's have them flat. Yeah, for now. And then you're going to send the legs back, coming into this low plank position, forearm plank position. Squeeze your elbows together so your scap muscles are on. Squeeze your glutes and dome out, hollow out the stomach. Take a breath in and rock yourself forward. So we're coming right onto the tip of your toes here, reaching forward as if we're going to go kiss the floor, and then pushing it back. 1. It's very strong. 2. So if you can't go very far forward, 3, that's absolutely fine. 4, go to your level. 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 5. Obviously we're going to do the 15. 4, 3, 2 more. Press the elbows in. 1 more. So that uses pretty much the whole anterior part of the body, so even the quadriceps for me were feeling it in that one, and I am absolutely sweating. Okay, last exercise that we've got is predominantly focused on the lats and the lower back, so all the back muscles really, and this is the one where I want you to really be thinking about engaging and squeezing into the muscles, because this is one that isn't using load. We're just going to be using our mind to muscle connection to really get those lats and shoulders fired. Okay, so laying face down on the mat. We're going to lift the head and chin, take the arms out wide. You can lift the legs for this one if you want to make it a bit harder. If not, just keep those legs down and flat. So on the inhale, you're going to raise the upper body, lift the chest off the mat, and pull and squeeze as if you're pulling into a waist, and squeeze those elbows into your waist, and then reach the hands away and take everything down. Inhale, lift, squeeze, exhaling, inhale, and everything down. Harder version, legs lifted, squeeze. 3, 4, 5, nice, keep your gaze forwards, squeeze. 6, All down. 8. And if you feel your hip bones a bit sore here, just grab a towel and put the towel underneath those hips. Last 4. 3. 2. 1 more. Nice. Okay, that's a strong one. Got a nice sweat patch here. Also, don't worry if you feel like you're not getting really high in that last exercise. Hyperextension of the back really comes from a lot of strength and a lot of practice in that. So as you get stronger, like anything, you will slowly start to feel your body being able to rise higher off the mat. Okay, round 2. Back to our plank and tap. So this will start to just move forward a bit quicker now because I don't need to explain to you what we're doing. We're just gonna crack on, bish, bosh, bash, one after the other. Okay, let's go. Plank position, tucking those toes, lifting the hips, doming out, pushing the floor away, spreading the fingers as much as you can, taking a deep breath in, and let's get going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try not to sway too much. 8, we don't want to see this. 10, because it just defeats the object of really using the core as well. So keep your hip bones facing down at the mat. 18, 19, 20, last 10. Push. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 30 repetitions done. Ready for negative press-ups? I'm going to be taking my hands a little bit wider here and doing some negative wide press-ups because I do so many negative tricep press-ups in yoga. A chaturanga is pretty much that. So I'm going to be doing something a bit out of the ordinary for me and going wider. But you can do obviously whatever hand placements you please, you want. All right, breath in and exhale. Keep pushing that floor away as you come down. Try not to flop at the end. Like it's gonna feel hard. It's that end bit as well that we really want to resist the most. 2, 3, 4. And as and when these get really tiring, on your knees. 5. Yeah, they're still really strong. 6, don't ego train. Do what feels right, not what you think looks right. 8. 9. Lots of oxygen in. 10. Last 5. And 4. 2 more, you got this. 1 more. Whee. Okay, done. Dolphin kisses next. Going for our measure. Hands forward and flat. Tucking toes, sending the hips back, doming out the stomach and squeezing the glutes. Deep breath in. And it's on the exhale, we rock and tip. 1. Keep squeezing those elbows together. 5. Headstand practice and drill. 6. This is perfect for 7. 8. 9. 10. Come on, 5 more. 4. Use the quads. 3. Wow. 2. 1. Whew, nice. Oh, okay. Forgot to put my Fitbit on, but I don't need to because it knows I'm training. Obviously, this level of sweat and heart rate raising is very obvious for it. Okay, lastly in this penultimate circuit is our laying lat pulls. All right, so releasing to the floor. Have that spine aligned by lifting the chin, just looking directly forward. Arms can be out to the side, or you can have them in front of you. I've got them out to the side because I can't, I haven't got space for my hands in front. But if you go forward with your hands, it's it's just changing it up. You can go wherever really, but I would recommend having your hands in front of you for this. Okay, it's only because I don't have the space. All right, so inhaling, squeeze the glutes if you're doing this one with me. Exhale, bring everything in. Inhale, release, and everything down. It's getting a real flow. 3. Imagine you're pulling weights. 4, and really lock in at the bottom. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 5 more. Squeeze those glutes. 3. 2. Last one. Whew. Even sweating about, wow. I don't know if you can see how much I'm sweating. This is crazy. Cheers. I got one more round. One more round together. I mean, feel free to do more. You could definitely do 4 rounds of this, she says. But no, you could. You definitely could. Or add more reps. Or not. Or just do what is on this video. Because it is enough. You're enough. Remember that. All right. Plank and taps. Last round. So because I'm a slave driver and I need to be as fit as I possibly can for you know what, I'm going to be doing 40 plank taps. Okay? No pressure. You don't have to, but you should. All right, I'm going to stop being a joker and I'm just stalling, I'm just procrastinating. Psyching myself up because I know once we start, we're not stopping. All right, on that note, deep breath in, lift those knees, squeeze the glutes, dome out the stomach, press the fingertips in. And when you're switching between sides here, really pinch and press into the floor of the supporting hand. It really, really helps to stabilize and you lock in the right muscles. Okay, deep breath in. Exhale, let's go. 4, 6, 10. I'm gonna count in sets of 10. 8, 20. Keep the chest lifted. Last 10. Heart space up. 5, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, elimination. All right, ready for negative press ups. I'm going to change it up here now. I'm going to have my hands slightly closer, so a bit tighter to the mat and the palms of the hands turned inwards. That's going to use the biceps a little bit more and just use the upper pecs. So like I said to you, you can do all sorts with your hands and your grip positions here. All right, so just so you know, my hands are going to be like slightly like this, if you can't see on the mat. All right, let's go. Deep breath in. Hips lifted, keep pressing away from the floor as you come down. 1. And it's the chest and chin what want to hit first. Yeah, hit the mat first. You don't want to be belly flopping because then that will be telling us that your core is not engaged. So you need to keep lifting up through the hips. That's the heaviest part of our body. So we need to make sure we're really thinking about squeezing the core to support. 5. 4. 9. 5 more. And if your core is not feeling this, you are not squeezing into it enough. Even though you're really strong. 2 more. Last one, nice and slow. Push, 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 push. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm literally like slipping and sliding on this mat. I'm a sweater anyway, and I know most of you guys haven't seen me train before, so welcome to my sweaty world. Okay, dolphin kisses. Let's come down, measure, hands apart, 15. Deep breath in, send those toes back, lift the knees, deep breath in, exhale, 1. Remember, grip those elbows, 2, push away, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shoulders strong, 5. Quads on, 4. Go a bit further over, 3 if you can. Ooh, 1 more. Oh my gosh. They're tough. They look like nothing, but they're just so strong, and they use a lot of energy because there's just so many muscles that have to work. Okay, last one. Laying lat pulls, lat extensions. As if I could forget, I keep looking over at my little booklet. But I know exactly what's coming. I know what's on the agenda. All right, let's go for 20 reps to finish. Come on, we got this. Deep breath in, hands away. And on the exhale, squeeze, inhale, down, exhale. 3, 4. Really lock, 5. Imagine you are pulling something, 6, and get those elbows right into the waist. 7, 8. Try and come up that little bit higher. 9, it's the last bit now. Get those hamstrings on. 10, last 10. 8, 7, 6. Come on. 5 reps. 4, 3. Final 2. Last one, we'll go in super slow motion. So up slow. Squeeze slow. Away. And down. Wow. Okay. Gonna go wash myself, and my mat is definitely coming with me for a hose down. This is crazy sweat. Apologies if there was any background noise here with the dogs and the cars. Hopefully my voice override all of that, but yes, well done. No equipment, just mind to muscle connection, and just, yeah, working hard. It doesn't really matter what you're doing, it's how you're doing it.